Hey everyone, welcome to welcome to episode 9. I am the one they call Fung, George, Geordie.
You are energy personified.
I am the Energizer Bunny over here. I am the original host, the OG one. If you go back to the first few pods, I was the host before.
This guy's acting like we made him make us the host.
It's me. My name is, you can call me any of those pronouns, Jordan, George, Fung, whatever. I'm also joined by one of my best friends ever.
Wait,
this is
be?
I know he's gonna say.
This is really, really awkward. Nick's not here. But fortunately, I do have two other guys.
Second.
I have the one they call George. I'm here again. Hi guys. Be your own best friend, everyone. Right, so we also have the other 33% of the group, which is, they call him Owls, they call him Tran, they call him
I'm revealed.
They call him a lot of things. What's up, Owls?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm really good, thanks.
Good. And then we got the other one. They call him Sir. They call him Chan. They call him Channy Boy. They call him Chanosaurus. They call him Chanosaurus Rex. They call him...
What? I can hear something in the background.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I put the volume down, but the controller also says stuff in the game. So the controller's talking to me. So I was trying, as you guys are talking, I tried to put my thumb over my controller speaker. I was like, shut up. But I'm not playing games. Just to let you know what? I've put it down now.
Please do.
If you had... Yeah.
I'm playing games.
Are you?
Yeah.
Whatever you call this guy, it's always going to be wrong. What's up, Chan?
Yeah.
You're right, though, yeah?
You good, yeah?
You good, yeah? How's your mum? She good, yeah? All right. Unfortunately, Nick's not here again this week. He's still busy with work. So hopefully he's here next week. If not, we're going to have to find another way of misintroducing him. But fingers crossed he'll be here next week. What's up, boys? How you been these 2 weeks?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just trying to keep myself busy, keeping myself with a routine, yeah. And man, just trying to stay active as much as I can.
Doing a lot of workouts?
Just doing a lot of workouts, man. Trying to do as much as I can, burning as much calories as I can. Because if anyone doesn't know, I work in a gym. So I'm on my feet a lot. And on average, I'm spending about 9,000 to 10,000 steps. On average now, I'm doing less than 100. So there's a lot of not walking and moving about, and I need to compensate for that by working out a little bit more than I would. But I've recently bought an exercise bike for my mum, which I've used more than anyone else. So,
seems like you keep buying presents for you.
I know. Just before the podcast started, we realized that Owls had bought a game for his brother, which Alan plays.
I haven't played it yet. He's played it. I'm gonna play it when I finish what I'm playing now.
Okay. What about you, Chat? I mean, Chat, Tanny boy. What you been up to?
Oh, that was the question.
It's not the question of the week.
Not sure, mate. Nah, I've just been playing games. Currently playing a game.
What game are you playing? Currently?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. Right. where the dead fish come and attack. I'm good as well, guys.
Oh, Jordan, one of your better jokes, definitely.
Thank you. I thought the Ferrero Rocher one was really good last week, but
that was good.
Thank you. I do try.
I didn't want to let that one slip.
That's what she said. Right. So this week, there've been a few trailers, but they were like 5-second trailers. But Owls, actually, before the podcast, told us one that I hadn't seen. So Owls, would you want to just tell everyone about it?
Yeah, it's a Tom Holland movie called Cherry, and the only way I can really he meets a girl and then he just
takes a cherry.
Falls in love with, yeah. He falls in love with this girl. La-di-la-di-da. They're late teens, and then he enrolls in the army, and she's not happy, I think, and it doesn't go well for him. I think he comes back and he kind of loses his shit, and he just lives his life after that, just kind of like with it looks like no consequences. He just does whatever he wants, and a lot of the trailer is just him robbing banks, not caring. It's weird. It's very different from Tom Holland. If you guys watch it, he looks looks like a real drug addict. I'm not saying I've spent a lot of time with drug addicts anymore, but no, it's different. It's definitely different coming from Tom Holland.
Okay.
Granted, I haven't actually seen him in that Netflix movie called The Devil something. The
Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was a really strange role for him.
Or was it Bedazzled? Have you guys seen that movie, Bedazzled?
I haven't, no.
Which was that one?
It was the guy from The Mummy where he like makes a deal with the devil.
Oh yeah. And the devil's that woman. Oh, what's the actress's name?
I forgot her name. Well, it used to be like one of my favorite movies growing up because it was just weird. Is it? Oh, Liz Hurley?
Explain. Wait,
yeah.
what's the premise of Bedazzled? Is it Bedazzled?
So he like really, really fancies this girl at his work, but he's like a nerd and he always gets picked on by his colleagues. And then he just meets the devil, and she like says, "You know what? If you sell me your soul, I'll give you any 3 wishes you want." And he was like, "I don't believe you." This is like the first one. He's like, "I don't believe you. You're not the devil." So he's like, "All right, make a wish." He was like, "All right, cool. I want a Big Mac."
McDonald's, yeah.
And then she's like, "Cool." And then they get on a bus. And then they travel all the way to a McDonald's. They wait in a queue, and then she pays for a McDonald's for him. That's
a good film.
It's a good film. I didn't explain it well, but it's a good film, innit?
What's that guy's name? The one who...
It's the guy from The Mummy. It's the main guy from The Mummy.
Yeah, but what's his name?
I have no idea.
I don't think he, besides The Mummy and The Mummy Returns, I don't think he done anything better than that, you know.
He did George of the Jungle.
His name...
I mean, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think The Mummy's better.
Says you.
Yeah. He also did like the Looney Tunes movie.
Oh yeah, that was crap. It was like a fake Space Jam.
Brendan Fraser.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
He's gained a bit. He's gained a bit.
Get a bit of timber.
Yeah, he's gained a bit of timber. Yeah, he's gained a bit of timber.
You lot are rude, didn't you? You lot don't even know the guy.
He's also
George of the Jungle, bruv.
He's also in Crash.
Oh, that's one of my favorite. I never even said that in one of my favorite movies. In that one, but Crash, a good movie.
Yeah.
Is that the one where the bus can only go 88 miles per hour?
Speed.
Yeah, and it's 50 miles per hour.
So what's 88 miles per hour?
You can only travel at 25 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour road.
What's the one where they have to go 88 miles per hour?
In the ship?
Maybe the ship, yeah. Speed 2. 88 miles per hour. The ship.
Back to the Future, mate.
Oh.
He got us.
Got him.
See what you did there?
Got him.
Did you guys see that video I sent you guys? It was of HBO Max of all of their upcoming stuff for this year.
Yeah. Can't believe it.
Oh,
so
amazing.
what
was you lot's favorite one?
You're just gonna copy what we said. I know what you're like. So there's Mortal Kombat coming out in April. In April 16th.
That was my favorite one.
That was one of my favorite ones.
It was Godzilla versus Kong coming out in May the 21st.
That one was a close second. That was.
I'm not a fan of those ones. So I didn't even think of it.
The Conjuring, the devil made me do it.
I think that's Nick's.
I think that might be Nick's favorite one.
Yeah.
Soon. Then there's Space Jam: A New Legacy coming out July the 16th.
Yeah, that's my second favorite.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad coming out August the 6th.
I was indifferent about this one.
And then there's...
I didn't watch it as well. I'm the only one that got told off for it. I didn't watch shit.
Dune is coming out on August the 1st. Matrix 4 is coming out December.
Oh, that's HBO Max.
Yeah, this is all coming out on HBO Max this year. Friends Reunion is coming out this year as well on HBO Max.
What?
I mean, they've been teasing that for so long now.
It's going to be an actual episode, it says here.
What, one episode?
One episode, yeah.
Jesus.
It was planned for March.
Only 3 of the clock cast.
It's planned for March, but it says to be confirmed.
Yeah.
So what are they supposed to do a Thanksgiving one?
It might. I don't know. They might just do an Easter one, innit? It might be like a movie type thing, like where it's maybe an hour and a half or something like that. I don't know what they're gonna do because they all look really, really, really different.
They all look really old.
Do you know what? Ross has aged pretty well. I've seen him on
an advert,
yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Ross actually has aged well. So has, I would say, out of the women, I guess Phoebe has aged.
Yeah,
out of the women,
she looks the most like a person
compared to what the others look like.
Look, because like obviously the other two have had so much work done. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, now you doing it because I explained it very well.
Fair enough, innit?
Yeah, I mean, that's HBO Max. Is that a good streaming service? I don't even know.
You know what? I only found out about HBO Max, I think maybe September last year. I'd never heard about it before, and I don't even know if we have it here.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is it even accessible here?
I don't know. I think that we'll probably get it on Prime. That's probably our thing. Is that we'll probably get it like adapted to Prime, or maybe
after like
Netflix.
a couple of months when things are
exactly
stuff like that. So it'd be a bit later.
So yeah, but that's what happens. I think in Australia they used to get things a lot later than everyone else as well.
That's because in the world down under, isn't it?
Yeah.
I come from the land down under.
Yeah, but there wasn't that many trailers this week. But there was actually something that started on Friday that we spoke about in our first pod, and that was WandaVision. What did you guys think about WandaVision? Chan, I know you didn't watch it.
No, I thought it was good. I really liked Harry Styles was really good in it.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's great.
You haven't watched it at all, have you?
What, One Direction?
I said WandaVision.
Oh, sorry. No,
spoiler alert, Harry Styles is in WandaVision as well.
And he does sing. What did you think about it?
I haven't watched it.
Well, I was just watching it, and I was just like, damn, you know what? Marvel has done it. Marvel can put anything out, and we'll just watch it, good or bad. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like I've heard this comment before.
No,
Deja vu.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest, I didn't like the first episode. I was indifferent about the second episode. And the only thing that's getting me through it is it will get better. But I'll be honest, man, I would wait probably a couple of weeks until a couple of more episodes come in, because the first two is like watching a really high quality 50s TV show. Like they tried proper 50s it up, and it just, I don't know, man. I'm like, the only thing is because it's got so much goodwill to it in regards to like Kevin Feige producing it and got all the backing of the Marvel thing. So you're thinking this is going to be good, but honestly, I've spent like 30, 40 minutes of my night. Is it 30 minutes an episode?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was like 25 or something like that.
And then, did you see how the way it ended? The way the first episode ended, and then like the credits starts coming on. I actually thought this was going to be the beginning of it. I actually thought when I saw the way how it did.
It was like it didn't look like it actually ended because there was a guy there watching it.
Yeah, and then it went into the actual credits where it's all black and then white names, and it's like, oh, it actually has ended, and I'm going to episode 2, and I really didn't feel like this was all that. But
do you think it was purposefully confusing at the start because
of course,
it's just going to escalate? Do you know how many episodes it's
only 9
in the first season?
Only 9.
Really?
But so this is why it's 9 episodes. So what they said was that it's split into 3 acts. So the first 3 episodes it's basically trying to like show you the universe that they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not a traditional tragedy then.
No.
If that was the case,
just 5.
If that was the case, I would have really liked the 3rd episode as well, so I can watch all 3 episodes.
I agree.
For the building thing. But if I watch the first 2 and I'm going to wait for the 3rd one, I still feel like this isn't really much of a payoff. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I mean, this is the first Marvel property after what? After
Spider-Man, no?
Yeah.
I think it's after Spider-Man. Spider-Man was the last one.
So.
But what they're trying to do is that...
It's a Sony thing, right? Sony Marvel.
Actually, yeah, because if you think about it, Spider-Man's not actually on Disney+.
Yeah, so then the last would be Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
I think.
Wow.
I think it was that?
No, because that was before Endgame.
Oh, so then it would have been Endgame.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
That's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But it's meant to be, you know, it's meant to lead into Doctor Strange, this whole movie.
That's what.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna have something definitely at the end where you have to gonna go watch back. Wow, that made no sense what I said. Where you're gonna have to watch back at the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes and be like, oh, okay, that's what they meant by that. And they need to spread it out over 8 weeks before the next
I don't know about that, man.
comes out.
I'm a one kind of guy. I'm one kind of guy.
One pub kind of man.
Yeah. I watch it once, I'm not watching it again. That's why I've only been to Nando's once. Nando's for me once, I'm good. McDonald's once, I'm good. I've never been again.
It's
I miss Nando's.
because the next one that comes out,
too.
the next one that comes out is going to be, isn't it? Winter Soldier one.
That looks exciting.
Falcon. That's the next one that comes out, and it's going to be in March. So it needs to last 8 weeks.
No, but I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
Unless they do 2 episodes a week, and then the last week just do 3 episodes, I guess. I don't know, but it's I don't know. Yeah, the first 2 episodes, they were weird. They were really weird. And I'm not sure how I feel about them. But as you said, they can like literally drop anything, and they're like drug dealers. They're pimps. They can tell us anything. We're going to believe it. We're going to watch it. We're going to listen. We're going to buy it. So...
Gonna put it in your mouth.
Damn.
Yeah. If Disney says open, I'll open.
But I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to watch it though, because at the end of the day, I know it's going to lead to somewhere.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, what else are you going to do? You're going to go out and
There's
to meet up.
There's only so many times I can watch Friends, innit?
I'm watching that again at the moment. Have you started watching The Office again?
Yes, I have. The Office back again. I'm so happy that Netflix has brought it back for the UK. That was a smart choice.
Stopped it for the US.
That's what you lot get, innit? Hope you guys get the British one, the crap one.
Have you even given that one a chance though? That one's supposed to be quite good.
The British one is meant to be good, but I don't know. I wouldn't find it funny. I know I wouldn't, because that one time Ricky Gervais was in the US Office, he wasn't funny.
Was he in it?
Yeah, he was in it when
he was interviewing. Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? That's what Michael Scott was meant to be. I'm so happy well, Michael Spock. Where he he definitely changed it for the better. Steve Carell.
He definitely tries to be that Ricky Gervais character in season 1, I think.
Yeah, but
that was him at his worst.
Yes, oh my days, that's probably the worst season. But then had one of my favorite episodes in it, which was the basketball
Which
one.
ones?
Basketball one.
Sadly,
the basketball one was one of the best episodes ever. I still can't believe you've never watched The Office.
I know. The first episode you introduced me to was that basketball one.
It's a good one.
So you know what the funny thing is, I've seen so many clips of it, and I find the clips so funny, but it's just one of those things that I just haven't seen.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Didn't we watch it in the barn or something?
That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys watch like compilations of it. I found it really funny.
We were watching that for like a good half an hour, maybe even longer. But yeah, I was. There's some things I
quote in it. There's some things that I could. There's some things I quote in it that I just don't even, I've never really seen the show, but there's things I quote in it that I find funny.
Like what? Go on. Give us something.
I guess the main one is parkour, when they scream out parkour.
Parkour.
That's a good one.
Or where someone says, "Are you superstitious?" And I think Dwight goes, "I'm a little bit stitious. I'm not superstitious. I'm just."
I think someone else said that. I don't think it's Dwight.
Oh, is it someone else? Oh, is it someone else? Yeah.
I think it might be.
That's what.
I think it might be Michael Scott. It sounds like a Michael Scott thing.
It just sounded so funny. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little bit stitious. It's like, that's not how that goes.
By the way, I have, your favorite game that what is that card game again, Chan? The one I sent a picture of.
Oh, Card Captors.
Shut up. What is it called again? Cards of Humanity. Is that it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Card Captors.
I got an Office version of it, the US Office. So
do you know there's a Disney version of it, which I've been really intrigued about.
There's a Card Captors version of it.
Oh yeah.
Card Captors. Is it a mystic?
I think you can make up stuff like Cinderella went down on, and the answer could be 7 dwarfs.
Oh wow.
That's not ruins a childhood right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right, so the questions of the week this week is actually meant to be hosted by Mr. Nick himself, but as he's busy, he has given me questions. Raw. Rest in peace, you know. Wow. As he's
now, you know what I mean. I don't mean like death. I mean like.
I know. Explain yourself, innit? Explain yourself.
I hope he's well rested, didn't it?
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Chan.
Isn't it? You're like such a little sweetheart today.
Yeah, I mean, like one love in it for the mother's pride.
One love for the times you cried. And
when did you read my poem?
I did. From now, I'm calling you Simon, innit? Simon from Blue.
Yeah, all right.
Duncan.
I'll call you Anthony Costa, innit? The worst one.
Oh, that's rude. Oh wow, that was great. To our Patreon listeners, thank you for listening. And if
fourth cut's the charm.
But yeah, sorry guys, we had to cut that bit out because it was getting a bit saucy. All those
if you wanna pay us, how much do we charge for that saucy part?
I don't know, bro, because if you sell it, it's gonna definitely be illegal then.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're not saying anymore.
So Nick's questions this week. I'm gonna read them out, and then we can answer them. So the first one, it's actually a question that I believe we've already spoke about before. I think Nick's actually asked this one before, but it was our favorite retro game of all time.
Our favorite retrograde.
Yes, our favorite retrograde of all time.
Isn't Venus in retrograde?
What was our favorite retro game of all time? So, Chan, as Mr. Smart Man, Wagwan.
Oh no. Final Fantasy 7 and 8. Oh wait, how far are we going?
I'm going to say N64, SNES, Sega, Mega Drive, those type. And original Game Boy.
So about like just before 2000 maybe.
So I'll say 99.
I think that's
limit.
I think that's Nintendo 64 kind of era.
Yeah.
And back.
Okay, so if we go well, a favorite Super Nintendo. What's that game called? It was like a Kirby game. It's like Kirby Superstar or something like that. Yeah. So it's just like a load of mini games. But essentially it was one of the first games where where you could copy like enemy abilities.
Oh, okay.
I think it's called Smash Brothers.
Did you guys ever have, like, my mum once bought me, it's like a N64 controller that you plug into the back of your TV, and it had like hundreds and hundreds of games, and they weren't ever copywritten.
It sounds familiar.
The ones you buy at Chinatown.
Yeah, literally one of them ones. Like in the market, you buy it, and it's got just hundreds and hundreds of games. Those things were sick. It was so cool. And I think I actually played the Kirby one on that. I'm not gonna lie.
I think my favorite story of my mum buying me a game, right? So she bought me this. She bought me what she thought was a game from the car boot sale. I looked at the game. So this was PlayStation, right? So I looked at the disc.
It's a disc. That's disc. Even worse.
And then all I see is, when did you guys ever used to burn CDs?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
For like music. Yeah.
Yeah. So all I see is like it says CD, like CD-R, and she was like, "Yeah, it's this game. Here, play it. Let's see it." I put it on, and it's just a bunch of music. Right, and then
I thought it was gonna be worse than that.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be worse as well.
And then Mum goes back, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, you need to chip your PlayStation." I'm like, "This guy's chatting so much shit." Oh. How much did you pay for this? £10? I'm like, "Raw." Poor Mumsy.
I'm not gonna lie, there were bare people who had those chip things as well.
Yeah,
you have to put the original. You have to put original game in first. Take it out quick and put that one in. The fake one.
No.
Then what's the point of having the fake one then?
Not the original game. Yeah. Just a game, just actual like a proper game from PlayStation. Like, for example, if you're playing FIFA, you've got a chip version of FIFA, and you put COD in instead, and you quickly take it out, then put that chipped FIFA in. Then that chip FIFA will actually play.
Man, I played a lot of games. Like, I don't remember it being like that, but I remember a lot of these games were always buggy, and the CDs were always scratched. Now, I don't know if you bought it like that or it's because we were young and we weren't really careful with our CDs, but yeah, man, chip games were just mad.
Do you remember like blowing the cartridges to make sure that?
I thought you were going to say something else.
Whoa, what were you doing with games?
Oh, we still talk about games.
So, Als, what was your favorite retro game? Wait, yeah,
Hopscotch.
wow,
Nice.
Yeah, really.
that's why
that's
he got his coughs.
That's the original.
Yeah, that's where I got my calves. No, I would say, looking back at the original question,
Were you holding back?
no,
the tears?
it's SNES, Super Mario Bros. From the SNES era, the first Super Mario's, classic game. I mean, like it's most people's childhoods. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a documentary about this, about like that Mario game, and apparently it was so big in Japan, and I mean so big that somebody created a song out of the background music, and it went to number one.
No, I
Yeah.
can believe it.
Yeah. And then the lyrics are like, "He flies high," or some shit like that. It's just some woman singing. It's so funny.
And the other one would be Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 64. I've had so many memories of that.
Never played that one.
Man, it's so good. It's so good. Not as many players. I believe there was about maybe 10 to 12 players. No, man, I mean, that's where it started. Yeah, I think we spent most of our time on like a Donkey Kong stage. So shit, man.
Something else. All I had was dog.
But what about yours?
Yeah,
mine?
Yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go original Game Boy. So for me, I spent a lot of time. It's not gonna be the flashiest game or anything like that, but when I first got my original Game Boy, my mum got me Tetris, and I banged that game out so much.
Great game.
Oh my gosh, that game was. It's not going to be fun to kids now because obviously, like, they need graphics, they need like a story and stuff like that. You didn't need no story for Tetris. No one cared where the blocks were coming from.
They were meant to be making a movie coming out for Tetris.
Yeah.
Now.
Wow.
So there's. I'll forward it to you. But the same people who did the Mario, the same guy who did the Mario documentary, did one for Tetris, and the story of Tetris is amazing. Like,
is it on Netflix?
No, it's on YouTube. It's like YouTuber made it, yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like the story of how it's come about, you know, sort of how why it was made and how it got popular. It's a great story.
For real though, like Tetris, if you've never played Tetris, I don't know how you're gonna play it now, but it was sick. But if it wasn't Tetris, it would definitely be either Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow. Probably Yellow, but yeah.
No, Tetris have they have like their own company. Like I know on Facebook, Tetris Battle was a big thing, or Tetris Friends.
I wonder if you can download it on iOS.
You can, but it's not the same.
No, it's not going to be. Because yeah, those emulators on like phones are always crap.
And they came out with like a free game on the Switch for Tetris.
Oh really? Stop talking about Switches, bro. I don't have one.
Tetris. So it's called Tetris Battle or something like that. 99 Tetris. So there's like
that went mad.
Yeah. Did you ever play it, Als?
I never played it. I wanted to, but it just looks so mental that I don't know if I could put time in that. It's but if you want to explain it, it's mental.
Yeah. So it's sort of like when the Battle Royale theme sort of, you know, was at its biggest. They came out with it, and there's literally like 99 of you all trying to take each other out, which I think is great.
Yeah,
it's a great show. It's a great game.
Sorry, fair. See, well, you know, I thought that my choice was going to be a bit crap and everyone's going to cuss it, but we spoke a lot about it. Okay,
I really like Tetris.
Sick. But yeah, that was a pointless story if we say that. So Nick's other question was, what game have you spent a lot of time on? Ours.
Oh, you know what? I can't believe I didn't write an answer for this one. I can't seem to. Oh, I did. Okay. Well, the game I spent my most time on, if I had to say, it was probably quite a few, but the one that comes to mind, the two that comes to mind, is Skyrim. Have you guys played Skyrim?
Yeah.
Never. No.
Yeah, Chan.
Yeah.
Mate, I have spent maybe 3 80-hour campaigns on that. 3 different game starts on that, and all three easily 80 hours each. I mean, the game is about 12, 13 years old, but I
I mean,
played
they
it
keep re-releasing the bloody
yeah.
game.
I played one way, and then the two I played more sneaky, and then the third one I played it when it was like a HD remake with all the DLC. But mate, I have put so many hours in this game. The world is so big, you can just get lost in it. There were times where I could, like the way you binge watch a TV show, I could just, on like my days off at Uniqlo, I could just like play this all day, proper sunk myself into it. But yeah, just not at the same time. And the other game I would say is probably The Witcher 3. Have you guys played The Witcher 3?
Another one. I haven't
Heard of it.
Yeah, their company that makes The Witcher 3 just released out Cyberpunk 2077, which is but Witcher 3 is so good. You know what? When Witcher 3 came out, it was actually quite buggy as well, but they fixed that. But again,
surely not as buggy as Cyberpunk.
No,
I've heard bad things about Cyberpunk.
Buggy, yeah. It's I think it's just because it's only on the PS4 and Xbox One, and it's not as buggy on the PS5, and it's not buggy at all on the PC. I think on a good PC, but I think that's their background was PC gaming. But yeah, if you guys have you guys watched a TV show for Witcher?
No, I know Steph has.
I watched a bit of it.
It's quite good. I think it's definitely much better if you're. I mean, it's based on like a Polish novel. Yeah. And
I heard that. I heard that. You know, it was a fan favorite among the ladies. So I've read.
Among the ladies.
Yeah, the show, because the guy's like so broody or whatever. Well, not broody, but broodish.
But also, for the guys out there are some. Let's just say they try to Game of Thrones it, like try to put as much sex in it and tits and stuff as much as they can.
Disappointing ending.
Yeah. It actually ends quite well, you know. Hoping for season 2 to come out soon.
Yeah, it's coming out soon. Definitely is.
Yeah. But those are the two, and a special mention out to all the Pokemon games that I've played.
Special mention, you know.
So all like the constant hours that I remember there was a time when me and Jordan was playing it during our Unico time, and I think you sent me a Mew one time. Don't know if you remember, Jordan. You sent me a Mew via one of your files. I think we were playing Pokemon Gold Silver and Pokemon Soul Silver.
I think so.
Yeah, I remember meeting.
How dare I send you a Mew?
Yeah, you sent. I'm pretty sure it's that one. You sent me a Mew.
That isn't Silver and Gold the one where you could duplicate Pokemon anyway?
Potentially.
Yes, you could.
Yeah, but I was very grateful because it definitely helped fill up my Pokedex, which I didn't finish.
Anytime, bro.
Do you know what? That's one thing I've never ever done is finish a Pokedex.
What? You said you have?
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh no, that was your Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Have you finished your Pokemon Go?
I think I've got all 150. The first original 150.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. Without actually, except for the one in America, because I haven't been to America with Pokemon Go yet. So I think it's Taurus that you can only get in America.
Oh wow, I never knew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's few that you can you can get in Asia is Farfetch. In Oceania,
how did you get that?
Sorry,
how did you get that?
How do I? I got it in Japan, Farfetch, and then sometimes they'll do like a special festive event where like a safari event where you can get Pokemon around the world, but just in your area. But that would be like maybe 2 weeks event, and it's quite hard to find. And it's normally an egg. It's normally an egg that they come out of. But I spent a lot of time on Pokemon Go, which there's another.
That's good though.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? There is another game that I've never stopped playing for years. I've been playing this for about 4 years now, non-stop. I play at least 1 or 2 free games every day. It's Hearthstone. It's a online card game. Oh,
yeah. You said you love that.
Yeah, I have not. I mean, they put an expansion on this maybe every 4 months.
Have you tried the auto chess feature, Have you tried the auto chess, auto chess kind of game for it? No?
I don't think he knows what you mean.
Oh shoot! My connection is really poor. Can you say that again?
Have you played the auto chess version of Hearthstone, where you just have to collect, like you're collecting different warriors for your own battlefield?
Oh, the cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super tough because they're always expanding it and not recycling, but you play with a certain amount of cards for like about a year or two, and then after the 2 expansions or 3 expansions, they will take those out and put it into another set of things, so that there's always new sets of cards. So that it's not like no one's always playing with the same amount of cards. So you always kind of have to learn the new cards as well. But I've spent a lot of money on this game throughout the years.
You've been buying packs?
Yeah. So you're spending about maybe for a good, for the pre-order packs, spending about maybe £50 to £70. And I used to spend that every 4 months on this game.
Jesus,
which in total, I've probably put over £200 to £300 in this game over the span of 4 years. Which, it's quite tough to.
If you're going by that, like mine is League of Legends. I've been playing since for a good 8 years now.
Oh,
they're making a thing about that, a documentary, isn't it?
There's already a few documentaries about it now. There's one on Netflix.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah,
I didn't even know that game was 8 years old.
It's 10 years old, Alex.
Oh, well, no, my.
They're esports. No, yeah, they are, because it's just season 10 now. Yeah, so it's 10 years old, and I started in season 2.
The first time I really got open to it was probably when you were watching it in our Croatia holiday, and we was in the same room. And I remember you watching it, and that was probably the first time I really heard about League of Legends.
Yeah, it's big. I don't play it as much as I once did, but it's definitely a game I keep coming back to. And chess, love me some chess.
Love
chess.
If anyone knows Chan loves chess. I feel like you bring a chessboard anywhere just in case.
Some of it.
Have you got any you don't collect chessboards, do you? Is there one?
I do want to. I do want to have more intricate ones, but no, I don't have a set of boards. I have a set of books that I have
about chess. Yeah, but I guess Chan, you talk about League of Legends. Is there any other games?
Oh yeah. So yeah, there's that Kirby game, and I guess I don't know, man. I'm a stickler for grindy games, like Final Fantasy, where I can just level up and just fart and defeat everyone.
Yeah,
that's always fun.
Jordan, what about yourself?
I'm trying to think. So mine, probably the thing I spent the most time on will probably be Pokemon, as everyone probably had. But recently, when you're talking about phone games, mobile games, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for a good 5-6 years now. Actually, no, probably 5 years. Probably 5 years.
I remember you telling us that on a poker night.
Yeah, it's so good, man. I'm beating kids in other countries.
Whoa! Do we have to cut that?
Might have to cut that bit out. Actually, no, we don't have to cut it out if Chan said it. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh no! I'll never say anything like that.
Definitely Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. That's my shit.
Doogie Howser.
And another one I also play on my phone is Marvel Strike Force. I play that as well.
You know what? I've seen that, and I like the what's the word I'm looking for? I guess graphics and just the way they introduce all they always update it with what's currently happening. I like that, but I've never been in. I downloaded it. I just couldn't get into it.
No, I like the fact that they have not just the bait Marvel characters. They also have really obscure ones in there as well. Ones that if you ever remember the old school X-Men stuff, they'll have characters from there on there. It is actually a really good game, to be fair. You can really mix and match your characters, which I like. So you can have a whole X-Men team.
What's the most obscure character you could mention to us now in regards to the game?
Squirrel Girl.
Oh, I love Squirrel Girl. I remember I met someone who dressed up as Squirrel Girl in Comic Con. I went with you guys. Do you remember?
I only remember
what character this is.
Squirrel Girl. She's literally a girl. That's a squirrel.
She's
I know exactly what you were going to say, Jordy.
She's the one who actually
likes
killed
nuts.
Thanos. She killed Thanos.
Oh yeah, she loves a couple of nuts though.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of another one. I can't remember this guy's name.
Condiment Man.
Wow.
That's
a DC character.
Yeah, that's a DC character.
Yeah, that's a DC character.
Batman villain, I think.
Man.
He shoots out mustard and ketchup and shit. Which, if you
Is this a power or is this like an invention of his?
I think it's his power.
Wow.
But the thing, yeah,
What a sad power.
So an obscure character here would be Anti-Venom. I guess that's not really that obscure, but
is he all white
Yeah,
and
that's
black eyes? Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like his mum's sister.
Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom. Good one,
That's
Jack.
a good
Well
one.
done. Well done.
Yeah.
That's probably the best one you've ever told.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, bastards.
Oh crap! And the next one was see, this is a question that I have no idea how to answer.
Yeah, me too.
Chan definitely took maybe a good 2 seconds to think of one. Alan still doesn't even know what anime is. So
But I do have an answer for this one. I do have an answer for this one. Yeah.
And it was, so this is from Nick. Yeah, remember this.
Yeah.
Remember the name.
Remember the name.
Yeah.
Ultimate anime character crush. So who have you crushed on in anime?
Oh, now
I'll say mine, because mine will be quick in comparison to Chan's long list.
As always is.
Oh, I walked right into that one. But it would have to be Sailor Moon. Just
there's a lot about you there, bro.
Yeah, schoolgirl.
Whoa,
blonde, yellow hair. I mean, I couldn't really think of anyone else because I don't really watch any animes at the moment. But I'd have to say Sailor Moon. I feel like that's most people's one.
Hey, not mine, but nice.
So what's yours then, George?
Yeah, I'm gonna go next because Chan obviously has gone obscure with his. I couldn't think of any, so what I did, I thought of multiple.
Wow.
I thought of, so Owls isn't gonna remember this one, but Nick, if he's listening, hopefully he is, because your questions. Chan will as well know this as well, and it's you know the Espada in Bleach.
Oh, the one with the half top.
No, not her. She has 3 henchmen, and they do everything together. There you go. Put that in your mind.
What's her name?
I don't know. She was a shark woman, innit?
Bleach shark woman.
And then she has 3 henchmen, and then they combine to make another monster. But they combine. They do things together.
Has she got yellow hair?
Huh?
Has she got yellow hair?
Yeah, she got yellow hair.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
That's Alan's only requirement.
Yeah, there's nothing yellow hair. What about you, bro?
Wait, so before we get into that, speaking of shark, have you guys watched the Netflix special that the Shark Boy and Lava Girl sequel?
Oh, We Can Be Heroes.
No.
I saw the advert for it. Is it good?
It's funny. If you're looking for like a stupid little movie to watch, it's that. Like,
same actors reprising their role.
The woman's in it for a little bit. The guy who's also in Twilight isn't in it anymore.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh, too big for it, eh? Too big for it, eh?
Lone Wolf. There we go. Got it.
Yeah.
Added it. Boom. No, yeah, I think next week we should talk about recommendations of TV shows and movies that are out now that you can watch on lockdown. So tune in next week.
Oh, you know what? I like that because, we can cut this, but I just watched a French TV show called Lupin.
I saw that.
On my side. It's quite good. Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Have you guys tried that Alice in Borderlands on Netflix?
No, not yet.
That
the one that Alan
one
recommended that we watch.
No, I just put it on the trailer because it was a trailer. No, it was just a trailer.
Oh,
it's a trailer that I saw. I put out. Why, is it any good?
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Have you heard of something? I think it's called Bittersweet. I think it's a Korean thing where a girl is trapped. A girl moves into a block of flats where she later finds out it's bombarded with like horror monsters, and I think the way they tell it is like, an interesting teenager and one sassy teenager. How do they get out of this one? I'm like, I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. A sassy and an unusual teenager getting out of a horror building.
You know what you should watch? It has the potential of being like one of the next big animes.
Yeah.
It's called Jujutsu Kaisen.
Huh.
Yeah, just check it out. It's so good. Good action.
Oh, I was going to put a trailer on for us to watch, but then when watching it, I didn't think it was going to be that. It was fucking mad horror movie. It's a Nicolas Cage. It's Nicolas Cage's new movie. Something Willie's House or something. It's fucking mental, man. Have you guys ever played the game called Five Nights at Freddy?
Yes.
It's basically that, and it's Nicolas Cage in it, and he's trying to cleaning up like a restaurant for kids and stuff like that, and then at night, and the toys or the animatronics things come alive to try to kill him, but because it's Nicolas Cage, he actually kills them, but still the animatronics looks fucking horrendous. They're not horrendous; they look horrible, man. And I wanted to put it on, but I didn't want Nick to see it because it's Nicolas Cage. So you think, this can't be that bad, and then you watch it, and you're like, oh, this is fucking freaky.
This is the worst.
Yeah, I'll send you the link, and I'll tell Nick not to watch it. But then you guys should spur him on and be like, oh, Nick, you should watch it.
But don't even say anything. Just put it on.
Yeah.
Dance.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we completely lost. Where were we?
Chan has to say his crush.
Oh, we still doing this. Pink Ranger from My Morphin Power Rangers. I don't know, man. I don't have any. Jeez.
Chan, I know you do. I know you do as well.
I know I do. Okay, there is, if you guys have ever watched Darling in the Franxx, Ichigo. She's cool.
I haven't.
There's also Rui from Domestic Girlfriend. Amazing show. And Hina as well. That's a good one. The main girl in Rascal Doesn't Believe in Bodyguard Senpai. Say that one really quickly.
I don't think I've had any of these shows.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
I'm searching up Darling in the Franxx now. I mean, it looks alright.
Okay, Darling in the Franxx is good. Like, it's got a really good premise, a really good story, and really good potential, but just falls off on the last couple of episodes.
Yeah.
It's worth the watch, I think. I don't know if you guys have well, I know, Jordan, you're not, but Alan, when you go through your reels on Instagram, do you ever see that sort of pink-haired girl that has like tiny red horns? And she's doing that dance that she's like swaying her hips.
Oh, is that what that's from?
So that character.
I've seen it on like the YouTube adverts.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is this?
Is
that where that's from?
No. So that's I don't know why. It's like that's besides the anime, but one of them is the character from Darling in the Franxx.
Do you know what? I don't know who the character you said is, but the person in red, I think I have seen a lot of people cosplay as her on Instagram.
Yeah, 02.
Yeah, the way you described it with like the red horns and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, she's not best girl. Let's see. I don't know. Guess when I was younger, I had a crush on Yuna from Final Fantasy X.
Which one's that one?
She's the
Final Fantasy X.
The one who's supposed to die.
With the big sword in her. She gets the big sword in. No, I don't think I've played I've never played any of the Final Fantasy. I'm just trying to recollect from memory.
Yeah, no, she doesn't get a big sword in her ass, you dirty boy. Yeah, I mean, there are probably more, but that's all I have on top of my head.
Sweet.
Bruv, you've really given more than us.
What was the next question?
The next one was, if you were to live in anime or cartoon world, where would you live and why?
You know what? I found it so hard because I could find problems with every single
That's what I was thinking.
World. And then
every single anime world is absolutely crap.
Yeah. I changed it so then it was the worst one. So I couldn't think of anything the best one. So I don't know if I've written Naruto.
There's always a war.
Yeah. Mate, I haven't finished Naruto. But
you not? How have you not finished it?
After the war, there was a lot of what's the word when they just fillers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of that, and
There's a lot of filling.
There was a lot of filling, and I was just like, I'm not into this anymore. But also, like, there's 3 wars that happen in about 2 generations. That's too many wars, man, for a generation. Do you know what I mean? Like, the Leaf Village has blown up 2 times in Naruto's lifetime.
Yeah.
You could literally, like, say I live there. I could literally be running to my little ramen store. I could run to my little ramen store to open as a usual day, and boom, a big fireball lands on me. Yeah, you can't plan for that. Or I could
You
be
know what's
walking
deep,
down
yeah?
the-
You know what's messed up? The fact that all of
Yeah.
us, guaranteed, we
Yeah.
would be the ones without powers. We'd be the ones watching these lot with
Do you know
powers
what I
like,
mean?
wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
I could
ninjutsu
literally.
is so cool.
Yeah. But I'd be walking down the street just to meet up with a friend, and boom, a giant sand creature falls on me. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't control that. Or you could be like walking down to see my missus. I could be walking down to see my missus, and boom, I tripped over, banged my head, and get internal bleeding.
Who's
Now,
making these
granted,
noises
that
behind you
last
saying
one,
boom?
that last one is my fault, but the first two, I can't control that. Do you know what I mean? Like you're constantly living in fear in that world,
Yeah.
and
Same with
mate,
Pokemon.
everyone.
Every
Yeah.
animal there can kill you.
Do you know what I mean?
From a rat is electric. Spiders
And
are the size of your head. Pigeons.
No, but that's why you carry your own Pokemon to protect you.
Mate, it's
Oh, the
dogfighting.
deal.
It's
It's
dogfighting, but made proper commercial.
And
But then, like the only one, because I was talking to my little brother about this, I was like, the only one I could think about was Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, it's probably the most normal
High
one out there.
five, Owls. I have a piece of paper here that says Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
The monsters are illusions. Boom.
But then Andy
I
said,
know, but then you have
Andy
these
says,
like items that are fucking possessed from
Yeah.
ancient Egypt.
and Andy says that you could end up in the dark realm and you don't want to be there. And I'm like, fuck no, I don't want to be in the dark realm.
Shadow
Do you know what I
realm
mean?
house.
The Shadow realm, sorry.
No, man, I'm gonna open up a Yu-Gi-Oh store because this is how you make money, innit?
Right,
Yeah, and you're
Jesus.
gonna be the one that's attacked when some kid robs your blue eyes white dragon.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
And do you know what? The blue eyes white dragon would be the logo of the Trump supporters. It's like, I don't want to say anything that gets cut out. I don't know if I can still say that.
Well, he's out tomorrow, innit? So you can say what you want.
Yeah, I can say it. Do you know what I mean? And this will be out after he's out. So,
After
yeah, man.
he's out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Not like
they
I'm
will
gonna
definitely-
process it tomorrow.
Mm.
Yeah,
There's
definitely not.
There's an oh, sorry, go on.
No. But yeah, like the only one I thought that would be good would be Attack on Titans. I'd live on that one. They seem pretty okay. They seem pretty okay with what they've got in regards to the big city.
I think that's
the
probably
high
the worst
walls.
one to live in.
And it's one of those ones where when it happens, it's gonna happen quick, man. Like I'm just like this is done.
when you're about to die, it's fine. It's done. It's a done deal.
You know what I mean? It better be quick. And like that yeah, just of course Attack on Titans is not the one, but I mean I'd accept it.
For me, it's definitely, I'm going to agree with Owls at the fact that, well, I'm going to go against Owls because Owls, Attack on Titans is the worst place to live. Tokyo Ghoul, that's another one. A horrible place to live because it's just full of ghouls that eat you.
What a great show.
So no, not a great place. Dragon Ball Z, another one, terrible. Because as you just said, you could be enjoying your day and then Frieza comes and destroys the planet.
Do you know what I mean? And it's not your fault that you live next to Goku and everyone wants to fight Goku.
It's a random guy.
He must have a really high insurance premium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon's terrible. Maybe Digimon. That's probably the best place to live because Digimon live in their own world, and it's
true.
All the stuff that happens is in Japan.
Yeah, but they're Digimon fighting champions, isn't it?
Oh.
That one, Card Captors, another one.
Card Captors is a good one.
all isolated in Japan.
No! Do you know what one you're missing, Jordy?
What?
That would be a good one. Nothing bad would ever happen. Beyblade.
Boom! High five. Nothing bad can happen to Beyblade because
but
nothing happens.
No, it'll be alright.
Nothing's destroyed ever.
Yeah, the only thing, the only problem you'd ever get is in the sporting events when the creatures come out of the Beyblades. Don't the creatures come out?
I mean, the bit beasts.
Oh my! I want to watch that again, man. That show was hard.
I want to have a Beyblade right now.
I still have.
I remember trying to buy them, and they were all sold out everywhere.
I remember buying.
You can buy mine off me.
I remember buying a cheap one from like a pound store, which cost me $5. Probably doesn't make any sense. And I knew it was really cheap because the handle was so different from everyone else's handle at school, and I was like, "This isn't."
Was it the one you just pushed down on? It didn't have a drawstring. It was a push down.
You wanna talk about handles, yeah? So you know how it came with a little rectangle that you had to hold in between your index finger and your thumb as you like let it rip.
Oh yeah.
I wanted one of those like plastic housings that you can like hold on to. And
So it was like a proper
quite...
handle.
Yeah. And I told my dad, and Dad was like, "No, I can make you one." So he gets a piece of wood. He gets a piece of circular wood and string and just ties it up. He's like, "Here's your handle." So I go into school. I'm just playing with this bloody wooden shitty handle. Oh, that's funny.
Your dad's
But
great.
yeah, with my cheap one, I remember I was so excited about it because I got into a car, went to my godparents' house, and I wanted to test out. So as I got out of the car, walk into my godparents' house, I thought, you know what, this would be cool. I'll rip it out, as it spins, it was land on the floor, and I'll show like my family how cool their investment was. As I did it, it went onto the floor. The Beyblade, the fake Beyblade or the cheap Beyblade, smashed into pieces. And you know how you can actually build them up and rebuild them?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mum was like, "Is that meant to happen?" I was like, "Yeah, it was not." And I never played with that Beyblade again.
They looked at you like, wow.
Yeah.
Good thing I bought him the fake cheap one.
Yeah. All right, next time we meet up, remind me to bring my Beyblades. Let's have some.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened in my school, in Tommy Moore, in my school. Every lunchtime.
Secondary school, you know.
Yeah, it was hard in secondary school. Everyone brought their Beyblades to school, and then we'll be in a corridor. Everyone will go to the science lab because that's where they have the smooth floor, and then we're just like, so we'll play there, innit? And it's annoying because on the show, obviously the Beyblades go towards each other and they attack each other. When you actually do it in real life, they just go their own way, innit? You're just like, it attacks the wall more than it attacks the wall more than it attacks the other person's one.
The best one is when they're just spinning next to each other doing nothing.
Yeah.
Did you guys also have that kid who brought the stadium in so that you can spin it into the stadium?
Yeah.
Like, that was awesome. That one kid was the most popular kid ever.
You guys remember? You guys know where I live in it. I live the top floor of my flat, and I thought it was a good idea because I thought outside,
oh no,
the concrete on my landing is a nice, like it's nice and smooth, it's level, so I can play it on there. I played it on there, and obviously there's giant gaps between the floor and the railing, and then it's just a straight drop down to the bottom floor, and it just went through there, and yeah, Drigger was no more. Goodbye, Drigger.
So was that the name of your Beyblade?
No, that was the name of the actual Beyblade. I saw it was like Drigger.
Oh, I thought it was something. I thought you were bringing both of your ethnicities into a name.
Oh no!
I'm keeping that in.
that wasn't so bad.
Yeah,
that wasn't so bad.
Could you guys remember the names of all the things? All I remember was Drigger and
Dragoon.
Okay,
Dragoon.
Yeah. That was the
what was
main
the big
one,
turtle? What was the big turtle one?
Oh,
the one that had the stabilizing.
Blastoids.
Oh, you bastard!
I remember he was the crap one, didn't he? He was the defensive guy.
Yeah.
I had that one, I think.
Balancing something. And then the balls would like slip into place, and then it will stop wobbling.
It was so jokes. I always remember one episode where he made it spin around the thing really quick and land on top of the other one, bare smooth. And then he told it to go counterclockwise, and it just started spinning the other way, and it slowed down the other one. It was like, wow, kids are dumb. And
I also bought. Not only did I buy a Beyblade, but when I was way too old, I bought a.
Yesterday,
I got a Power Rangers ninja sword.
That was definitely yesterday, isn't it,
So good. Such a cool sword.
No, mate, you can buy a set of Beyblades for like 17 quid. Oh, but it doesn't even have the launcher thing.
What? So it's just an ornament.
Spin it with my hand.
Yeah.
I swear that's just like spinning like a pound coin.
Do you know what I mean?
Rather spin a pound coin.
Yeah.
That's what Alan really should have done. Just spin 5 of them instead of actually spending £5 of the fake one. Yeah. So Chad, what's your world? Did you just say Beyblade? That's the one that you're gonna pick.
No, that'd be the safest one.
That's the safest bet.
Yeah.
If you want to be dangerous, let's change it up as well. If you want to be dangerous,
have you guys watched? Have you guys watched No Game No Life?
No.
So it's set in this world where everything
What's it called
is
again? Say that again.
no game, no life. So it's set in a world where everything is everything is won or lost by a game. So you could like bet someone, like let's say George, you have a new iPhone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would challenge you to a game of my choice, and then you could choose to accept it. And then because of the rules of the land, if I win, I get to have your phone. This also goes for this also go, but you have to offer up something of equal value.
So your wife
if I lost, I'd have to give you something of equal value to the phone, right? So
is this famous gambling anime where there's like a gambling school?
No, but that's my second choice, and I'll come to that one in a second. But yeah, so they go, they eventually, start playing, and they realize that people are cheating, but who cares, because they're the best gamers in the world. So they challenge the king to a game, and the king eventually loses. So then he becomes king of the city, and then he has to try and take over the other countries around him by playing different games. It's quite cool. It's a cool premise. And the other one, Jaws, Alice, the ones that you were saying, is Kakegurui, where it's all about gambling. Have you watched it, Alice?
No, Annie's been trying to get me on it, but I'll just be honest, man. I haven't found time to watch anything new.
It's good.
Is it on Netflix or anything?
Yeah, it's on Netflix at the moment. It's like
what's it called?
Kakegurui, Kakegurui. It's a bit like bit like, I don't know. The main character can be quite annoying because she has that like laugh and moan of a random anime girl, which I'm not a fan of. But
that's why I hated.
I'll give the anime maybe 2-3 episodes, and I'll see how it goes, and I'll come back to you guys about that. In 2 weeks. It's nothing like the Food Wars, is it?
No.
No.
It's not as bad as that. There's definitely elements to it, but it's not as bad as that.
Okay.
Which, coincidentally, that would be a good world to live in. It's just a normal world full of like people who cook and get overly excited about food.
You know what? Okay, I guess we can twist it. If we could live in an anime world, but we were the most powerful people there. Like if we were in Naruto, we'd be like, I don't know, who's the most powerful character in Naruto? Oh wait, if I said, is it? Yeah, I guess it would be Naruto.
Yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah.
Yeah, but what world would it be then? What world would we want to be in? I mean,
if you could be the most powerful one, most powerful one.
Yeah, I mean, like close to it. Do you know what? A Full Metal Alchemist, maybe. If I got to be in the, if I was.
Okay, but you have to relive that young girl becoming a dog every single time.
Oh, that's not my case. I'll be like streetwise. I don't know, man. I do not want to handle that shit, man. You know what? Every time I rewatch that anime, I skip that episode. Can't watch it.
Yeah, I can't watch that episode.
Yeah, it's so fucked up, man.
Have you watched? Do you just watch the original one, or do you also watch?
I only watch Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, only Brotherhood.
That's the only way to go, if I'm honest.
That was, you know what? Talking about orders, because you have Disney Plus and stuff. I was rewatching all the Star Wars, but I was just like, what order do I watch it in now? But I still kind of watch it in the machete order.
Do you include that? So the Solo and Rogue One.
Including with the machete. Yeah, you watch it in the first time, but I actually missed it because I feel like you should always start with A New Hope.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started off with A New Hope, and then you do Empire Strikes Back, and then when he reveals himself to be Darth Vader, you do episode 2 to kind of do the Darth Vader story, and episode 3 you skip episode 1. There's only one good thing about episode 1, and that's the lightsaber fight at the end. Jar Jar Binks, yeah.
No, they say that he's like the main bad guy, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like a fan theory that he's kind of like the main Sith, but it's only a fan theory. And then I watched the most recent one, which when watching it, mate, the most recent ones, besides the first one, Force Awakens, it being just a callback to the originals, The other two are not that good, man, and it makes me sad.
If you
But did
could
you
pick, would you be?
Sorry. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, if you could pick, would you be on the dark side, or so would you be a part of the Sith, or would you be a Jedi?
Oh, definitely the Sith, man. Definitely the
They
Sith.
have better powers, isn't it? And
they do.
I heard that even some of the Sith can fly with their lightsabers.
Yeah, and like the Jedi are very peaceful monk-like people who apparently can't fall in love with people because they're not allowed to fall in
Alan's
love.
all about the love.
Do you know what I mean? I'm all about the love and shooting lightning out my hands. Yeah.
Just for the bands as well, like
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go back to Alan's one of like, if you were the best, so if like you're the best whatever in that universe, where would you live? And I would probably pick, I don't want to pick Dragon Ball Z because every other day you would have to be fighting someone new.
Yeah, someone will be challenging you all the time.
Yeah, that's long. I would say probably, wait, so if I pick Pokemon, I'm not actual Pokemon, am I? I could be a trainer.
No, you'll be one of the best trainers.
You'll be a Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm like, would have to be then the strongest Pokemon. I will actually, you know what? I'm going to pick My Hero Academia.
I knew he said that because he said that everyone gets powers or something.
Everyone gets powers, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone gets powers. Let's be honest.
Deku didn't get it. So the main person didn't get it, and that's why his story's about him, because he's essentially disabled.
If anything, he's the only special one if he doesn't have powers.
It's true. But no, it's not. Because imagine you did get powers, yeah? Because in that world, essentially everyone gets a power. But then, because everyone gets a power, there's some powers that are crap.
What's the worst power? I've never actually seen it.
Some
mom
people
can
just get
squirt water from her hands or something, you know?
Yeah, but then there's one boy in the class that has sellotape that comes out of his elbows.
Hey, mate, you're not doing.
Oh yeah, there's one dude who only gets really strong when he's eating sugar.
Yeah, see, one person has lasers through their belly button.
That's have you guys heard the X-Man or the one of the X-Men? His power is he can blow up, but he only can use it once because once he uses it, he dies. It's pretty fucked up. Could you imagine being that guy?
So essentially, he's not actually a mutant. He's just a part of a very radicalized group of people that doesn't need a bomb.
Wow.
See, you don't say names, and that's why you don't get cut out. That's not a power, bro.
He's a character from the X-Men, but they keep him because apparently he's a mutant and he gets to be in school. But yeah, if he uses his power, that's it, one and done.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So how does he know that's his power? Then?
Yeah, how does he know? Has he tried it before?
You know what? I'll search up and I'll give you his name. Maybe in the next point.
Is it called One Time and I'm Done?
Yeah.
One and done.
He's known as the last resort. Chan, what's yours? If you were the best in an anime
world. Game, no life, innit? That'd be cool. Be the best at playing different games.
Online. That's you, I think.
Nah, fuck
Sword
that,
Art
man.
Online.
Nah, shit game, shit film, shit whatever.
How about Death Note?
If I had the Death Note in it,
the best book ever.
Imagine I have it, Jaws, and in it I've written your name, right? And then part of it is we do a podcast together and lure him into a live one. That's right.
I found the character, by the way. His name is Bailey Hotskin, ginger guy. It's a bit sad.
His last name's Hotskin.
Yeah,
because he blows up.
Imagine he doesn't actually have a mutant power, yeah? And they're just saying, we're going to judge it off of your name. Hotskin.
No. Imagine they just didn't want him to know he has no power. So then he gets into the situation where like the mansion's about to blow up, and he was like, "Now's my time to save everyone." And then he tries to blow himself up, and then that's when he realizes he was actually normal all along.
And then he looks at like Professor X is like, "You lied to me."
And then he just zooms off from his wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know what's jokes? Yeah, Professor X is so powerful that he can actually make you think that you have a power.
Yeah.
You don't have one.
Do you know what? Do you know what's
He is
even
too
worse?
powerful.
If that's true, yeah, because his nickname is Exceptional, but it's X with not EX, it's X-Exceptional.
See,
It's,
I honestly
quite
think that
sad.
he's someone they put him in the group for Bants.
How is your nickname Exceptional and you got nothing exceptional about you? It's really sad.
Actually, you know what? This so ours. As it's your birthday this month, so what are you going to be doing for your birthday this year? As it's a lockdown birthday.
I sadly will be just doing what I'm normally doing: studying, working out. What day is it? It'll be a Friday, so I'll probably be doing a podcast on the week's football matches, and it will be the end of January transfers for English football. So I'll probably be discussing any transfers about that. So nothing really special. I mean, I'm only turning 19, so I'll probably order something different. I haven't ordered Nando's in a while, so it might be nice to have Nando's.
You really miss Nando's, don't you?
I really do, man. I really do. Do you know, I was actually going to apply for a job at Nando's while furloughs happened, while all lockdowns happening, and then I just couldn't be asked to apply. So put that on my CV.
How lazy are you?
Yeah, on my CV, I'm lazy.
What is actually, so as this is going to be, so it's not your biggest birthday, as that will be next year.
Yeah. 20, turning 20.
Turning 20. What is actually a good memory of yours of one of your birthdays?
You know what?
Chan as
I
well.
have a good one for Alan's birthday.
I was thinking about this. Oh, Chan, it's not your birthday, is it?
Oh, that's also a good one. But we've told that story. We've told that story.
Which one?
The TGI one.
Yeah.
You told that one.
Yeah.
Listen back to the other podcast, people. Listen to it.
If anyone knows me, then they know I like a good drink. So when it's my birthday, I drink a lot. So I'll be honest, most memories of my
or
birthday,
Wednesday, or a Thursday,
yeah.
Or a podcast.
Or a podcast, yeah. But I feel like I haven't really said about my birthday except for last year. And then the year before that, it was probably, I really can't remember what probably a barbecue at my house. But memory-wise, it'd probably be the most recent one where we did karaoke in a place called Bar FM. And it's just very famous for, let's say most of their customers are Filipino. Let's say 95% of their customers are Filipino.
And then what's the other 5%?
People who get lost.
Or people that are married to Filipinos?
Yeah, people who are married to Filipinos. And like, it's just a place where you could just have like, you could just go on stage because everyone just, you know, no one's there to judge you singing and just there to have fun. Drinks are cheap. The way they pour it is very Filipino in the sense that they don't measure it. They just chuck it in. And they sell decent Asian snacks. When I say Asian, Filipino snacks. And majority of also the customer base is elderly people. So you're just chilling and clubbing, not clubbing, but dancing and singing with uncles and aunts, which is, yeah. I felt like it was a bit different to the things that we've normally done as a group.
I honestly think that was a really, really good birthday. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thanks.
What
My first birthday was pretty good as well.
Your first birthday ever?
Yeah, first birthday ever.
Oh.
Chan, what about you? What is a birthday that you remember? Not just of ours, of yourself.
Oh.
You can pick out ours.
I still remember that one of Alan's birthdays when he got kicked out because he fell asleep at the in our seat. And then the guy was like, the bouncer was like, he's not asleep, is he? And we're like, no, he's not asleep.
I remember that
he
one.
was asleep.
Damn.
I think
was it in Old Street or something?
Yeah,
around there. Yeah,
you had a I think you had a string of different outings, so you kept getting kicked out.
Oh, I do remember that, and I remember vomiting out in that place. I also remember, it was me and Grace going home, and there was a bunch of guys singing Westlife. Just jumped in, we just sang Westlife on the tube. It's mental. But yeah, what I can remember of that night.
I don't know. All my birthdays have been good. I wouldn't say there's one outstanding one. I think last year's one was quite nice because obviously it being lockdown and everything. My girlfriend went to surprise me, right? But because she was working the next day, I would have been home before her, so there wouldn't have been a surprise. So the day before, so on the 7th, the day before my birthday, she laid out like glow sticks and balloons and stuff. She was like, "Happy birthday!" And I was so confused. And I didn't know, like, I was like, "Is today my birthday?" But it was something that actually surprised me, and yeah, that was quite nice.
Oh,
what about you, Geordie? Is it the time you got kicked out of your own party?
What's even worse is the fact that my party was the one that I rented out the entire bar, so I don't know how I got kicked out.
wait, is this way in Muswell Hill?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's messed up. So basically,
That's so funny. Great story.
My mum put money behind the bar before she went. So she helped like take pictures and whatnot, and she was like to the barman, "Here's extra money to put behind the bar for everyone to enjoy." We're all drinking, we're having shots and stuff. When it's our birthdays, you know, we go all out and we like buy whoever the birthday person is a drink. We just don't let them pretty much rest, which is a bad idea. It's a terrible idea.
That's why my party's always at home.
Do you know what I was going to say? That's why I like your birthday, because you do it at home and you have a nice barbecue, get good music and good drinks.
Yeah, I once slept at Sharon's birthday.
Yes,
yeah. Didn't Chem sleep there as well?
Yeah, we both slept there, yeah. But yeah, so on that birthday, I was drinking. It was my 21st. Drinking a lot, and then I remember I went upstairs to go toilet, and one of our friends, Emerson, came upstairs, and he was like, "Oh, our friend Tien's downstairs. He just came," and I was like, "Oh crap!" Because all he did, he was used to buy us a lot of drinks.
And, I mean, he had 3 eyes, so
good one. But Tien wasn't the one I should have worried about. It was my cousin Nyron. Actually, he was downstairs, and my mum told him to look after me. And he gave me a clear bottle of liquid, and he was like, "Drink it, bruv. You've been drinking a lot of alcohol. Drink some water."
Oh no!
So I was like, and this is the stage that when you're drunk, you don't. Yeah. So you don't really remember, like you can't taste anything. So I downed it, and then I felt a burn in my throat. And he was like, he was just laughing. He was like, "Yeah, that was vodka." And that's the last thing I remember for that night.
Shit.
I peed in my cousin's car, so there we go.
That's the story I wanted to hear.
That was it was crazy. I even vomited on my friend Chase as well.
Your brother-in-law Chase,
right.
Big man Chase.
Didn't our friend also vomit and sit on her or vomit?
Oh yes, I vomited on the chair next to me apparently, and then one of our friends, Abby, sat down on that chair. And then when she got up, apparently my cousin said to, I think it was Paul, because Paul told me, and he was like, "Oh, that girl dance is really sick."
You can't see, but I'm shaking my head.
Because Chan wishes that he thought of that first.
Oh. I didn't even know this happened.
Yeah, well, I found out obviously the next day because I knew nothing about this. But yeah, it was a night I wish I remembered. Really, I woke up the next day thinking that day was my birthday party, and that was. I got ready because these are just like times where you don't really have a hangover, innit? So I woke up and I was cool. I was like, sick. What should I wear tonight? And my mom was like, "I can't believe you," and I was like, "What?" Because who was it? It was Chase and I think Bong Bong were carrying me up the stairs apparently and put me to bed. That was messy.
Yeah. It was although not birthday. There was that time that I tried to carry you up the stairs and failed dramatically.
Oh, when we were drunk. Oh yeah. Great time. And you failed, and then Chem had to come all the way back to carry me up the stairs. We have a lot of drunk stories. One day, one podcast is going to talk about all of our drunken nights out. Ours, man. I can't believe it. It's going to be your birthday. You're going to experience the lockdown birthday. All of us have, apart from you.
It was the last birthday party we had was mine last year.
Yeah,
2020
it was.
January. Yeah, so it's gone right rounds. And
yeah, if it comes to mine, Joss's, and Ty's birthday, it would be a whole year.
Oh, shit. Mental, man.
I can't believe it. But hopefully you're able to see, some people on that day.
Yeah, do you know, my mum told me, like, my mum asked me, "Oh, are you going to do anything?" And I was like, "No, can't do anything." I still probably see my missus. But she was like, "Oh, really? You're not gonna do like a secret thing with your friends?" I'm like,
No, yeah, we've been as a group, we've been really good.
Yeah, we've been. Yeah,
like, we haven't met up unless we even needed to, as in if we're allowed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chan, you've been good, haven't you?
Well, I mean, there's no for me to
You
go,
would
mate.
be. You would be when you live in Scotland.
Yeah, when you live in the middle of nowhere, you actually could walk around. To be fair.
You are the worst.
Damn.
You know, Dua Lipa was my most listened to artist in 2020.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Dua Lipa's sick. What are you talking about, man? She's so good.
Oh.
Raw, bruv, you. I think we have to like talk about our friendship. Not gonna lie.
Oh.
Wait, I want to find out who mine was. Oh, mine was mine was Chris Brown.
Really?
Yeah.
Chris Brown still doing music?
Yeah, well, he had that song "Go Crazy," innit? And that's like
"Go Crazy."
That
I don't know that song.
Listen to it. It's good. I'm not going to sing it. We'll get demonetized. How good I am.
Yeah,
guys, this has been a really good episode. Got to learn a lot about your anime loves and.
Oh man, I need to go for this.
Wow. Okay.
I've never heard of that anime, but
I never heard of that as well. Heard it comes twice a day, right? And yeah, hopefully next week Nick will be a part of us again, so then our foursome will be complete. And yeah, guys, thank you again for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, send it to all your friends, post it on your stories and all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you again in 2 weeks. All right, guys, thank you.
Bye.